Hello historians, welcome back to another episode of Documenting History, where the mission is to document history for future generations.
Is 35 to 40 for both levels. The inbound Lincoln and Holland tunnels are each 45 to 60 minutes. The Cross Island Parkway, northbound, right before exit 26 for Hempstead Avenue. We'll get an accident there blocking the left lane. You can try Bell Boulevard or Spring Boulevard instead. And the eastbound Bruckner, after the RFK Triborough Bridge, has got an accident. The right and the left lane are blocked. It's going to slow a lot of people down. Mass transit on the LIRR is doing well. Subways, no problems to report to you at all. Traffic in transit every 10 minutes around the clock. This one's sponsored by the Barnesburg Traffic Tip Line at 844-JAM-1010. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you've been in a car crash, choosing the right firm is crucial to get the help you need and the best result possible.
The Barnesburg Injury Attorneys, call 1-800-8-million.
Manhattan, Long Island.
When you find yourself alone, the demons come alive, and your mind is not your own. Lonely as the night.
Well, my friends, it is National William Day, which means I guess it's also National Billy Day, which means we can play Billy Squire. And Billy Martin used to be the manager of the Yankees, which gets us to tonight's Game 3 in the Bronx. AccuWeather meteorologist Heather Zaire. How are we looking on the weather front for tonight's big game?
Shaping up to be in good condition here for the game. We are looking at some clouds that have been around this morning, but that gives way to sunshine and a nice afternoon with a high of 61. I think temperatures under mainly clear skies are going to fall fairly quickly this evening. First pitch temperature is probably 54 degrees, but skies are going to stay clear and it's going to stay dry. We end up getting down to 51 with patchy clouds overnight. We'll get down to the 40s in some northern and western suburbs. A little milder for tomorrow, partly sunny with a high of 64, then sunny and warmer, high 73 on Wednesday. Sunshine and 79 for Halloween. The record is 81. We'll be pretty close to that. Partly to mostly cloudy right now, 49 in Central Park, going up to 61. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Heather Zaire on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Is thinning hair or a receding hairline making you self-conscious? Try hair.
It's getting cold out here in 2024. It's 33 degrees. Just what you would expect as the fall season gets kicking.
The entire state of New Jersey, and that lack of rain is expected right into the start of November. And dry means wildfires, more of them being reported in the Garden State. Just over the weekend, a wildfire along a trail in Livingston, not far from the busy shopping centers in that area. Another one on the campus of Drew University in Madison, New Jersey. Eric Weber is with the New Jersey Forest Fire Service. He says these fires are not the norm for the fall.
These are kind of unprecedented fire danger conditions that we're experiencing now, which would be abnormal for this time of year.
Upstate New York also seeing abnormal brush fires for this time of the year. Just over the weekend in Plattekill, 70 miles north of the city, a fire has taken over nearly 50 acres. The FDNY Fire Academy is going to be busy this week. Daily News reporting firefighters from around the country are going to be joining Homeland Security officials to see how they can battle the deadly lithium-ion battery fires. The symposium gets underway tomorrow. The event's going to reportedly focus on the science behind how lithium-ion fires get started and the best tactics on how to battle those flames. Just last week, a 34-year-old man in the Bronx was killed with a lithium-ion moped battery that he was charging when it exploded in his kitchen. Winds News Time, 7:35. Cameron Hall is going to be the host, and Busta Rhymes will be among the performers at tonight's Angel Ball at Cipriani Wall Street. The annual event put on the folks at Gabrielle's Angel Foundation for Cancer Research honors individuals who have made significant humanitarian and philanthropic contributions in the fight against cancer. Foundation founder Denise Rich spoke to us here at 1010 Wins.
Gabrielle's Angel Foundation has awarded over 300 grants, totaling more than $43 million in global giving. 88 cents of every dollar raised goes directly to fund research.
You can find out more at Gabrielle'sAngels.org.
even though this channel is not monetized, the reason I try not to have commercial music is I don't want it to get not just a copyright strike, but they can not allow it in certain countries. And the news is too important.
Next.
Are you maximizing your Medicare? Centers Plan has Medicare Advantage plans that offer
Sometimes the commercials can also become vintage advertisements.
no premiums or deductibles, and some plans include a monthly $50 to $340 OTC debit card. Limitations and rules apply. Interested? Call Centers Plan at 877-CPHL-123. That's 877-CPHL-123. Centers Plan for Healthy Living LLC is an HMO with Medicare and Medicaid contracts. Enrollment in Centers Plan for Healthy Living depends on contract renewal.
Everywhere you look, things are getting more expensive. So at Consumer Cellular, we're lowering the price for those 50 and up. Now you can get unlimited talk, text, and data for $30 a line when you buy two. That's just $60 a month for 2 unlimited lines. So if you're 50 and up, make the switch and save. Come on, you've earned this. Call 1-888-FREEDOM or visit consumercellular.com today. Requires 2 lines of service, age validation, and credit approval, subject to system and area limits, taxes, and other fees apply.
Hey, what are you doing up on the step stool?
About to clean these light fixtures. The whole family's coming over. And if there's even a speck of dust in the house, my abuela will find it.
Here, I got a Swiffer duster to help with that.
A Swiffer what?
A Swiffer duster. It has this cool extendable handle that reaches 6 feet to get high and low, with fluffy dusters that easily trap and lock dust.
So, no more step stool?
No more step stool. Easily trap and lock dust from hard to reach places with the Swiffer duster. Love it or your money back.
Oh, heads were exploding. Sabrina Carpenter fans just buzzing at the Taylor Swift concert in New Orleans. Taylor telling her fans that there was a song stuck in her head during her acoustic set, so she started playing Carpenter's Espresso. And then worlds collided when Carpenter walked out and sang the hit with Taylor. They continue to do a 3-song mashup of Taylor's Is It Over Now, and then Sabrina's Please, Please, Please. The place went nuts. I still can't believe it happened.
Entertainment on 1010 Wins is sponsored by Shulman and Hill, New York's injury lawyers.
Go to hurtny.com.
That's hurtny.com.
There's one number you need to know. If you're injured and it's somebody else's fault, it's all nines.
The number is 212, all nines.
It's the number you call when you want justice. Nobody cares more about their clients than Parker Wakeman. Nobody. If you need real help, real fast, you call the nines. Parker Wakeman has won billions of dollars for their clients, and they can help you too. Call Parker Wakeman. Tough lawyers, easy number. It's all nines. That's 212, all nines.
Good morning, Doctor. Doctor? Hi, Doctor. Doctor?
Dr. Jackson.
We're going to come up on the next headline news, which is at 7:40. Should be coming up here in the next minute.
To sift through hundreds of resumes.
I need Indeed.
Indeed you do. When you sponsor a job on Indeed, it's easier for talented candidates to find it, which makes it easier for you to hire them. Visit Indeed.com/credit and get $75 towards your first sponsored job. Terms and conditions apply.
The most important station on the planet for the most important people in the world. We're talking about us here at 1010 Wins. And you.
The News Watch never stops.
All right, here we go. The 7:40 a.m. headlines here on October 28th, 2024.
You give us 22 minutes, we'll give you the world.
Good morning. We're at 49 degrees at 7:40 on this Monday, October 28th. I'm Scott Stanford. Here's what's happened.
My Apple Watch says it's 33.
Yesterday at a sold-out Garden came to rally around Donald Trump. A comic opener with the controversial joke of the night.
There's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah, I think it's called Puerto Rico.
Oh boy, that line from Tony Hinchcliffe garnering swift backlash from the Latino community. Just a few days after last week's subway surfing death in Queens, a teenage girl has been killed from doing the same, her friend in critical condition. Operation Restore Roosevelt seems to be working on Roosevelt Avenue in Queens, trying to get rid of the crime, drugs, and prostitution. Community leaders say things are looking better, but lots more work to do. How many Timothy Chalamets does it take to change a light bulb? I don't know, but lots of them showed up in Lower Manhattan.
I'm a second generation Puerto Rican. That didn't bother me. It's a joke. Come on, we have to have a sense of humor. Tony Hinchcliffe is a comedian. We gotta laugh at jokes.
series tonight in the Bronx. Bombers cannot fall into a 3-0 hole. Jets stink up the joint at Gillette Stadium. They lose to the Patriots. Winds News Time, 7:41, traffic and transit. Let's get you back out to the roads. What do you see, Karen Stewart?
Well, we're going to the FDR Drive, northbound to FDR before exit 5 for Houston Street. Broken down car in the right lane there. And then before exit 7 for 20th, there's a broken down car in the central lane in that location. Making for a nasty little delay on the northbound side that starts back at John Street right now, at least John Street. A very heavy delay. If you want a northbound alternate, you can always take First Avenue instead. Eastbound Bruckner Expressway, look for delays after the JFK Bridge. We had an accident there blocking the right and the left lane. Over in Queens, the northbound Cross Island Parkway at exit 25B for Hempstead Avenue. We've got an accident there. It's off to the shoulder though, but you know how rubbernecking works and anything could happen there. As we take a look at mass transit, we've got delays, scattered delays really, on the LIRR's Ronkonkoma branch to and from Ronkonkoma, and that's because of equipment problems. It's the only mass transit delay we're dealing with. The subways are actually doing great. They are on or close to schedule. Our next report's in less than 10 minutes. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this issue of Documenting History. Just remember, when it's comedy, it's just comedy. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next episode.